The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is now. Encourages taking action and making positive changes in life without dwelling on missed opportunities. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Reminds that great endeavors start with small, determined efforts, urging pursuit of dreams. If you must play, decide upon 3 things at the start: the rules of the game, the stakes, and the quitting time. Encourages wise decision-making and setting boundaries to avoid future regrets. He who asks is a fool for 5 minutes, but he who does not ask remains a fool forever. Promotes courage in seeking knowledge and learning from others to avoid regrets. The palest ink is better than the best memory. Emphasizes the importance of recording experiences to learn from the past and avoid regrets. When anger rises, think of the consequences. Encourages emotional intelligence and self-control to prevent regrets from impulsive actions. Do not be afraid of growing slowly, be afraid only of standing still. Urges continuous progress and personal growth to avoid regrets from complacency. Learning is a treasure that will follow its owner everywhere. Stresses the value of education and continuous learning to avoid future regrets. If you pay peanuts, you get monkeys. Encourages investing in quality to avoid disappointment and regrets. A wise man learns more from his enemies than a fool from his friends. Emphasizes learning from adversity and constructive criticism to gain wisdom and prevent repeating mistakes. Opportunity knocks at the door only once. Reminds to recognize and seize opportunities before they pass, preventing regrets of missed chances. The person who says it cannot be done should not interrupt the person doing it. Encourages determination and resilience in pursuing goals despite naysayers. A fall into a ditch makes you wiser. Acknowledges the value of learning from mistakes and embracing failure. Tell me, and I'll forget. Show me, and I may remember. Involve me, and I'll understand. Highlights the importance of experiential learning and active involvement in gaining understanding. Do not remove a fly from your friend's forehead with a hatchet. Encourages diplomacy and tact in resolving conflicts to avoid causing regrets in relationships. The person who does not know what he wants is doomed to suffer. Urges self-awareness and goal-setting to make decisions aligned with aspirations. Patience is a bitter plant but has sweet fruit. Encourages perseverance and resilience to achieve rewarding outcomes and avoid regrets. A wise man adapts himself to circumstances, as water shapes itself to the vessel that contains it. Advocates flexibility and adaptability to avoid regrets from rigid thinking. The best fighter is never angry. Promotes emotional control and inner peace in conflicts to prevent impulsive actions. When you drink the water, remember the spring. Encourages gratitude and appreciation for origins and support received, avoiding regrets of neglecting one's roots. The gem cannot be polished without friction, nor man perfected without trials. Emphasizes that challenges and difficulties are essential for personal growth and self-improvement. Do not fear going forward slowly, fear only to stand still. Encourages steady progress and forward momentum, even if it's gradual, to avoid stagnation and regrets. A book holds a house of gold. highlights the value of knowledge and reading as a source of wisdom and wealth. If you want happiness for an hour, take a nap. If you want happiness for a day, go fishing. If you want happiness for a year, inherit a fortune. If you want happiness for a lifetime, help others. Encourages finding lasting happiness through acts of kindness and contributing to the well-being of others. The wise adapt themselves to circumstances, as water molds itself to the pitcher. Advocates flexibility and adjusting to different situations to avoid regrets from being inflexible. To know the road ahead, ask those coming back. Encourages seeking advice and learning from the experiences of others to make informed decisions. An inch of time is an inch of gold, but you cannot buy that inch of time with an inch of gold. Emphasizes the value of time and the inability to purchase or regain lost time. The best revenge is massive success. Encourages channeling negative experiences into achieving personal success and happiness. A single conversation with a wise person is worth a month's study of books. Highlights the value of seeking wisdom through meaningful interactions with knowledgeable individuals. When you're poor, if you don't think, you'll soon be rich. When you're rich, if you lose your sense of reason, you'll soon be poor. Reminds that financial success requires thoughtful decisions and continued wisdom to sustain it. Happiness is not having what you want, but wanting what you have. Encourages contentment and gratitude for one's current blessings and achievements. If you don't want anyone to know, don't do it. Advises against engaging in actions that might bring shame or regrets later on. A man grows most tired while standing still. Encourages continuous action and progress to avoid feeling worn out or unfulfilled. The person who removes a mountain begins by carrying away small stones. Emphasizes the power of perseverance and gradual effort in achieving seemingly impossible goals. A moment of patience can prevent a great disaster. A moment of impatience can ruin a whole life.